这颗主线任务有要拿卖酒，然后要去市场买父亲用来铸剑的木炭，木炭要买10个，卖酒买1个，然后就可以铸剑。那现在我身上没有钱，变成必须要去卖一个东西。看能卖什么好呢？可以卖7块啊。这个是。啊？要他付的钱才2块？不会吧？2块，没用啊！2块也买不起什么。4块。冰豆汤。
Linen fabric dyed. Good health to you.
你只能卖这些啊。这先不能卖。他呢？
God Almighty, has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
都是华美的服饰，是哦，本来就没有穿华美的服饰啊，本来就很惨。看这个奶酪，这个斧头卖2.9，这个卖0.8，铁锤卖1.2哦，这么便宜哦。 这么便宜，看一下木炭多少钱？木炭，然后慢慢卡一下，慢慢卡一下，奇怪，它没有开很高啊。 没有很高，酒馆在这边吗？什么东西？蜂蜜酒。 卖4块啊！任务要买，这就是主角的。
God save my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir, I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
诶，不用钱
It's
吗？
on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Don't worry, dearest. This evening I'll see you right.
Oh, how? I do hope so.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking
鸡
after
可疑的这合找，
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite,
救
Savior
主
Schnapps.
烈
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
God save Henry.
获得保存药剂。睡觉时候自动保存，如果想手动保存，需要喝下保存药剂。不过这可是酒。43个存档栏是，现在档会被盖掉哦。烧炭工。
If it's charcoal you want, talk to my hired hand. I've no time now. If it's charcoal you want, talk to my hired hand. I've no time now.
没有东西可以拿。非法入侵，偷偷潜进去，关门。有什么值钱的东西？洋葱哦，没有用啊。 没价格。这个是什么门？开锁。哎，刚刚不是有拿开锁工具吗？这个工具就任务角就不能用了。 我的老天鹅啊！这么浪费！哎，怎么又卡了？奇怪。 说高价值的东西会传开是吗？这楼上就楼上就长这样。目前没有开锁工具，也不能开锁，算了。自己买木炭。
Need help?
这哪位？
The Lord watch over you, Henry.
年付5块。这什么数量？0.5块。交易。
That's stolen. What are you trying on me? Get the hell out of here.
这样被发现，竟然被发现了。那就没关系，卖不是偷的就好了。偷的，那10个嘛，然后5块的话，要0.4块，好，这样就可以了。进行交易。哎呀，忘记杀价了。哎呀，算了算了，买好了。忘记杀价，回铁匠铺。哎呀，没有什么，很少在杀价，没有什么杀价习惯，忘记还可以杀价，还练口才啊，真糟糕啊！
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I
have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know.
间隔
Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the
应该
charcoal?
装这2个。
Good.
它绑的
Fire
地
up the
方
forge. We'll put it all
是这样。
together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house.
在德国楼下丢大便的时候被发现了。
And it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry.
跟德国人道歉。
Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry,
不用
if
冒
you
一
want
几
to
个事
convince
情
someone
就
that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your
练
fists.
拳头。所以这是为什么要练口才啦？哎，好。
Furnace is ready.
好
Right,
那
we'll
就
do
是
the
把口才练好了之后，下次谈判的时候我就先咬他一口。哎，不是、啊，我就先跟他谈判一下，这样。
I'll heat it up,
我知道了。
and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it
先
fits
加热，
exactly.
然后
You know
电
what
源
you're
套上
doing.
去。哎，怎么是？最好是一加热这样子热的啦。这是加热后面那一端呢、
Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done.
哦，这是
Now file it
刚
down
才
so
做
it sits
剑
well
柄
in the
是用
hand.
这样子
I'll
做的，
prepare the guard.
烧热然后用木头这样子穿下去啊。这剑柄是木头做的。
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it
讲
going?
话手要动啊！哎呦，
Give it here,
做个件搞那么久，
and we'll put it all together.
看起来好像没有很好看。饼就这样。
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
客厅的储物箱。钉子交给特丽莎。
Henry, are you all right?
Bring those nails and don't keep Teresa waiting.
我靠，你变脸变这样快！
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering. Will you be going to the dance
That
this
will
evening?
do.
We will.
Go and get those
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
看人家屁股干嘛？色。
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
火的试炼。
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
你镜饼怎么变那么好看？
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it. You still have a lot to learn.
学的很
Ask your
多。
father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
If you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
现在还打他，哎呦，士兵。
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
啊，开战了！哎呦，敌人吗？这样多人？哇！刚刚那个大人不是守这个城的吗？好像围巾的盔甲。哇，怎么只是打村庄呢？
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
这么烂，一下就爆了。哇，这兵手兵太烂了吧？没人守吗？
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
妈妈呢？
Get through the gates!
干嘛去？我妈妈在那。他们还这么强？哎，关口老发现了。 啊，就这样一刀就 GG 了吗？哇，他妈比较惨，会杀这么多刀。
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talbot!
室友跑过来又关门，什么东西啊？这士兵怪怪的。那个人不是他们难道不是好人吗？可以更换行业的装备。纳德基科比，加拿大人的剑。我可以装这个吗？伤害。先用这支剑啊。然后没有东西。怎么拔剑？装备剑而已，怎么拔剑呢？哇！继续。哎，装备剑怎么拔剑呢？还不知道怎么拔剑呢。我想说，怎么不能拔剑得剑来阻挡呢？中段攻击是1哦，锁定敌人是 Tab， 特殊战器 F， 格挡跟躲避是 Q， 拿出近战武器是 1， 远程武器是2。啊，原来是这样子，跟那北七一样啊，真是。然后怎么不能拔剑呢？要去塔尔木堡，然后要找到一匹马。敌人居然打村庄，真是不荣耀呢。应该没有人追吧？骑术，大血剑是 F9 耐力慢走，前加 Shift 是快跑。是慢跑，前加2次Shift是疾跑，追寻路线， 是左 Shift。可以打吗？这么多人！哦，哇！怎么还有继续？应该是不能打啊，毕竟装备太烂了。 而且还不熟练啊，先练习一下，只能先跑了。从哪冒出了2个？刚没看到有2个人呢。要跑去哪里呀？然后塔木堡，沿着路继续一直往前走，好。到了，哇！天启中间，哎呀，脚不中箭啊！还好膝盖没中箭，还可以当勇者。膝盖中箭是。 那个上古卷轴天际的梗啊，你的 PC 会说，自从我膝盖中了一箭，其实中了一箭之后，因为是勇者，是因为中了一箭的时候就不能，就只能当守卫。 到，继续沿着路继续往前走，是吧？在这里，这里没有路啦。哦，我骑错吗？ 那边啊，那我刚刚应该转那边哈，走这边的话，走上面这边不知道可不可以到，试试看。卡住了。
Flee to Talmberg.
路上跑是怎么一回事？哇，追这么近啊！
Warn the others. They've tore its scallops.
还不快跑啊，乡民！敌人打过来啦！
Flee to town.
哇！哎，傻逼，这么近也不射箭，他那光是拿他爽的是吗？
Go!
敌人都来了，他们兵还没发现，真是太傻了。他那边不能射吗？应该这样射。我的马不是靠这个颜色，要怎么变色？
Someone give him a drink and bring hot wine.
老勇者吗？
Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
匈奴人吗？
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Hun.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do?
那是没事做。敌人打过来，他还那么放松，那么轻松，怎么样？领主吗
？Sir, this is a survivor from.
I heard, Robart. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates.
人员都回到城墙
We have
内
to，prepare for the worst.
做好最坏的打算。
Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
而且快速旅行点。发现你的床，发现面包师傅。它自动存档了，记得治疗自己，食物、睡眠的治疗自己，可以使用这条药剂。所以我的耐力剩一半而已啊。
Don't you start. Oh well. I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Please tell me what happened in Skalitz. I have kin there.
你真的有个亲戚呀、
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna. Soon, Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
你看这是什么？那个，村民是是。这怎么减一呢？
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw Father trying to save Mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help, I made it.
My God, that's horrible. You were lucky to survive. And our thanks for warning us. I'll pray that you see better times.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
没有可以吃的吗？这里面有可以吃哦。
Is someone there? No sign of anyone. God knows what it was. 你直接吃那个吗？这是什么状态？67啊。饥饿度还是饥饿？吃偷了这个了。饥饿度还没有解决吗？质量差的剑，输了这2只啊！苹果，吃。再吃。吃了之后，这个好像没有加啊。但是发现我的床在哪？这不是私人领地，所以这是我的床吗？就坐下欸。
Could do with a bite to eat.
先找吃的好了。没有食物啊。赶快搞个开锁器，才可以拿一些东西啊，不然的话，没有东西可以，没有装备。因为有点衰嘛，些许困难。
这是祭拜的堂，祭祀堂是吧？礼拜室。这样没有东西吃也不是个办法呀。哦，那食物加这么少，哎呦，私人领地，算了算了，就打扰你睡觉了，真是抱歉。跑去关门，让他看一下到底是从哪里也可以吃。那应该也不是啊，先下去。哎呦！
Hey you! What are you doing? Fuck off before I lose my temper.
假派，假派。
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is.
我来找厨房啊，厨房地对了。
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horses. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
这张掉那什么东西？哎，你待在看上面干啥？有什么？这个是哪位？
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
庭园小屋。 洋葱、火把、萝卜、蜂蜜酒、辣根、面包。这是偷哦！嗯？什么声音？ 食物多带点。红酒。
Damn it, I'm hungry.
奶酪、面包卷、奶酪、奶酪、奶酪、苹果、苹果、苹果，我拿完了。丢进锅里是什么？
If I needed some food, who should I ask?
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra, I could help you out with that too.
I'd like to buy something from you.
Of course, lad. God bless.
椒盐饼、卷饼、牛奶、甜的煎饼、蜂蜜面包、面包卷。先不用。
Where's that chamber for me to sleep?
能睡觉的房间在哪？
Evans, are you still confused after what happened to you? It's in the lodge in the courtyard.
Thank you.
庭院里的小屋。这是刚刚来问我话的那个吗？
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
刚刚我拿食物。扁豆土豆泥，吃。烤鸭，哎，烤鸭这样贵哦。保湿度好了吗？哎，饥饿好嘞。饥饿好了之后就不用吃啦。这个哀怨的坐这里干嘛？庭园的小屋。
You fled from Skalitz?
村民。
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna.
God preserve us.
We all ran towards the castle for shelter, but they were too fast for us. They slaughtered everyone they caught and torched their houses. I barely escaped, and they killed They murdered my parents.
The Lord have mercy. I'm terribly sorry. May the Lamb of God comfort you.
所以他是说这一切吗？能耐力和口才会逐渐下降，最好的方式就是睡觉。找到能睡的床，上面开始睡觉，设置要睡多久。所以能睡的床，我现在在哪里？在这里。到小屋睡到早上。最适者嘛。想睡多久啊？舒适度80%，营养48%，能量40，生命100。现在已经快要晚上了嘛，等下就睡到早上5点了，要睡到早上嘛。开始。所以它那个有圆圈圈的是会有触发那个是吧？会触发动画。睁大你的眼睛。因为鬼叫太吵了，又被吵醒了是吧
？Yes.
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
这位夫人，你也太
My lady. No.
怎么会这个时候来到晚上来嘞？你这个夫人有点怪怪的。
What brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady. Thank you.
对啊，这个夫人应该没必要自己送来的吧？这个夫人有点奇怪，所以你的夫人是在找酒伴是吧？
But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
安慰 ，Thank you. 怎么个安慰法呢
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better.
这个夫人的动作举止真的有点奇
God knows you've
怪。
been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease
把
in
你想
time.
倾诉的话，
And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
叙述。好了，既然你都来了，那就跟你叙述一下经
You might be
过。
right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any
这
other.
跟村民讲过了，
Father
跟夫
sent me
人
into
讲应
town
该
on
没
some
关
errands.
系的。心态还蛮好的嘛。
I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. The gate to the castle was open. The bells and horns sounded the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover. They were carrying the few possessions they could grab in haste, and I saw the terror in their eyes.
I can't even imagine how awful it must have been.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
A B 的小路。
I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa,
疯女
the
公
mill
特丽
wench.
莎，她被古晚的野人
She'd been caught by a gang of
扣下他
Cuman
们正
savages who
侵
planned
犯
to
她。
violate her.
嗯？珠峰女公，撒谎，不要撒谎好了。
I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to, but even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings.
做一个有信念的盗贼。
Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavets, and killed many of our men. Even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert.
知如何是
We
好。
didn't know what to do.
前往布拉格国王求情，
We went to Prague to
向戴
appeal to the
卫斯的
king
朋友们寻求帮
and
助，
sought help
但
from
无有结
Divish's
果，
friends,
都
but
没结果。
all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be
今天
left
看到她丈
alone
夫在自
and
己
my
的城堡
husband
里
to rot in
天
jail
地
in
里老
his
去。
own castle.
Years, you say?
7
多年。
years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even
不
then,
不
he
放而愿
refused
不
to
敢放弃
surrender the
城堡，
castle
还我丈夫
and
自由。
release my husband.
然后苏军
In
也
the
只有
end,
这样
I
爱上天
raised the money
的
to pay
眷
a
顾，
ransom,
我才
and
终于
only
再
then,
一次见到
by
她的
the
丈夫。
grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
丈夫是
7
谁？
years. And was Harvel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my
但
husband
我也能一个
returned
衰
to
老的
me,
老
an
人回到我的身边
infirm。old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
哎，你那一盘拿来不是给我吃的？你就
I
拿走了。
enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
那你带那一盘拿到的用意是什么嘞？了解到中世纪女性。
Move it, people! Come on, come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back! Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
有一伙人从斯卡里斯往这边赶来，嗯，敌人来了吗？楼梯前往城垛。对，哇，这是谁的打呼声这么大声呢？拍谁打扰你睡觉了？真抱歉。城垛不是这个吗？然后你的意思是说哪里？ 通过城堡大门旁的楼梯前往城垛。城堡大门旁，不是这个、啊，城堡大门旁，城堡大门不就是那个吗？哦，这个。
All they have to do is lean on some scarlet serf, and you'll happily tell them everything.
I didn't think of that.
Not that I'm spoiling for a fight, but if I have to choose a place for one, then right here behind solid walls.
这样黑就有看得到了。
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
那肚子饿了，
Tomberg's a strong castle, though. It can handle a siege.
Quickly, you understand?
这里吗？
My respects to you.
Do you know what's happening?
Fucking Sigismund.
You sure?
I overheard a scout Divish sent to see how things looked in Skalitz. It's Sigismund's soldiers for sure. Fucking Sigismund.
I feel quite hungry.
还在饿啊！
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
感觉上像是内奸。
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Rubber?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. would only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, here's no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will, and good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Ratai now.
不是在夜里逃走，点火把不就会被人家发现了吗？胜利之战，胜利城之战。
Tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice, or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Henry, I need to have a word with
Are you serious?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Be a bit more careful.
What is it? Hey!
没有给我装备啊，就这样子站岗啊。就这样手有毛啊。城垛上站岗守卫。在哪里呀？不知道在哪里，不能讲话。
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
等待直到黎明。关门。有什么好东西可以拿的吗？如果拿那个盾，枪不能拿。没有武器。是控制城门的地方。应该没人哈。村民的真木工。陈木工，哪个工比较好啊？拿着，赔不死之躯，这不能拿，武器进真的不能拿。远程剑，这有几只？远程剑才一只而已啊！伤害37，这比较强，在42。远程剑数量37。好，先这样。看一下有什么武器可以拿。 卡卡的。哎，怎么不能爬梯子？故障了。
Hey.
嘿。就要先站岗。站岗到早上。
Good health to you.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to flee the siege?
Thank the Lord. I thought it was Sigismund descending on us.
It seems everyone thought that.
Well, we were all expecting the worst. And the truth is, I'm still worried what will happen when Sigismund comes here. And come he will, of that I'm sure. I just hope we'll be as fortunate when we're face to face with that fucker. By the way, Henry, my condolences.
Thank you.
没有什么其他东西可以扛了。这走上去哪里？楼梯呀！哦，你走过来是到这里，还是我刚刚那个地方？这个怎么会这么卡嘞？在这里绕一圈了。远处也看得到有人拿火把。现在是哪里？正到早上，应该快了。什么声音？ 外庭城躲。
I feel quite hungry.
你们整天都在饿啊！哇塞！你刚才在那边整笑。这么多人聚集在这，好，敌人要进攻了。哇！敌人来了！哇，这个敌人也太凶了吧
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
维护秩序的打村民
by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
真的没打。
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
找匹马。你这个面壁大师是怎么一回事？
My respects to you.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord...
Were there many?
Indeed. But it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me.
I see.
Listen, lad. These are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took a...
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why...
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then...
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway...
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Wow,塞。 其他的方法呢？找到匹马。技能点。哦，口才40级可以选一个就对了。这个是对话中显示对方有所有的数据，对讨价还价时的口才增加。你这谈话的声望提高50%，更容易的说服他们。可以免费享受澡堂少女们的服务啊！直到现在，现在乐意从你那里购买偷来的赃物。哦，这个应该还不错哦。要卖赃物就会很方便了。要等于12，不行学8级不行学。4级是这个。贵族和富人交流时口才加3，无法和低贱身份共存。当商人与你讲价时失去耐心时，你可以再有最后一次报价机会。以便宜买交流时，人的口才属性加3，无法与贵族血统共存。选这个好了。属性、角色等级、急救、侦查、视野范围，逃脱的概率增加10%。夜行者，白天速度会减10%。流浪者，床的舒适度对你的恢复有作用，其反作用，床越差睡得越香。好床上睡不好。脏乱时和女人谈话，你会获得50%魅力加成，但人们会远远就闻到你身上的味道。潜行技巧会增加，降低30%。没有食物，你能多坚持30%的时间，但你进入饥饿状态后，副作用加剧20%。增加移动速度跟视野范围。这个。有没有其他的方法？这什么东西啊？
Why did Sigismund burn down?
That's what.
也不能谈了吗？刷都来，发现比武场。烹饪物品，点火。村民。村民。
By tomorrow morning, all our heads will be on spikes.
What in God's name are you on about?
I know that's what them foreign soldiers do, and it works. Vilma heard the guards on watch talking about it.
Nobody's going to attack us. Never mind foreign soldiers.
村民，村民，他在这里干嘛？还是一样。想办法逃去，想办法去到，想办法去到原本的村庄。这是特别的名字诶，不是村民而已。
Good day to you. What do you need?
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
长跑图，喂，哇，121块啊，这样贵。还开锁器耶，开锁器都有10个，一个多少18块啊，这样贵。这个怎么那么便宜呀？这3块，有0.9，远程键1.1，金盏花药剂，金盏花药剂是8.1，这么贵。面包卷好便宜哦，10元1.2。奶酪。
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
你的钱，然后原价，对方报价，现在的报价，拿走。就先杀个，对方没有足够金钱，好，就先这样好了。
What about this?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied. All right, so.
你看身上有多少钱？10块，还是不够啊。
Did you see them horrible foreign soldiers? Them with the strange clothes and iron masks on their faces. I saw them.
Did you see them horrible foreign soldiers? Them with the strange clothes and iron masks on their faces. Aye, I saw them. Made my blood run cold.
存钱买开锁器来开箱子会比较好赚。哎，可是要8级才能。哎呦，紧张。
Can we trade?
If you've got the...
开锁器，一个18.1。我现在身上只10块，所以还要用8块。烤鸭。要付9块。这样好了。
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Since it's you.
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
那8块啊，7块半可以吗
？Tough luck.
这样不行啊。
Can we trade?
If you've
7块半不行。
Let's talk about the price.
Aye.
Are we agreed?
Come now. Just a little more and we have a deal. No deal then.
刚刚8块可以，现在8块就不行。哎呦，你这人哦。
Can we trade?
If you
所以只是要我一定要杀到这么多吗？
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
那时候我是杀到6嘛，所以现在如果我杀5呢
？Tough luck.
5就直接就不行。
Can we trade?
If you
Let's have a word about the prop.
Aye.
Are we agreed?
It'll take more than that.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
8块，又省1块是1块。
Good day to you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially be let out.
Never mind.
Well, at least you got it done.
这样怎么去到那个城呢？没有东西可以捡。没办法过，喂，稽查一下。
Jesus, look where you're going.
哎，就垫个脚嘛，我太高了，我有点害怕哎。Jesus。大概按出。
What？
哎。什么茅厕吗？茅厕。
The Lord be praised. What's on your mind?
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle, and your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
哎，有加3呢。
My parents are lying in the mud of Skalitz at the mercy of dogs and jackdaws. I can't just leave them there.
That's terrible. May the Lord have mercy on their souls. But how can I help you, Henry? I don't want your death on my conscience.
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
我们走进来，靠背，你怎么也没
If you
看
wear a
到？
proper suit of armor, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you and he'll let you go.
Good thinking.
不错哦。所谓的装备。
And where can I get the armor?
At the armory?
Where's that?
鞋裤。
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
I'll certainly ask where I'm going.
You could tell them Sir Robard sent you to Ujitz. To ask the parish priest how the folk there are faring.
That sounds reasonable. Thank you, my lady. I must go now.
我现在会来看下去像个士兵吗？这是不是白痴的行为吗？根本就还没换装，看上去像个毛线士兵啊！士兵在周围休息，刀哎！非常困难。些许简单。在失败的时候，效果工具还在吗？你有其他吗？武器，所以这样失败的话，教手工具就不见了。哦，真的耶。好吧，刚刚是。好吧，那我必须重新再来一次，毕竟敲打工具很贵，现在很穷。那今天先玩到这里好了，也达成那个复兴的任务了。下次再解解看能不能回去。那今天先到这里，感谢观众的收看。那期待下次再见喽！如果喜欢的话，就帮我按个赞。那就如果喜欢我的频道，也可以点个订阅，那更新的时候就会收到通知。那谢谢观众的收看。